Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So FIU's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. And the Panthers get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job on it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll bring it back. It's long. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking for space, it's Lewis. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
With a red zone opportunity.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
They'll leave it with him. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants to take the top off. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
7, Jacksonville State.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. At the 45, on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Gamecocks will hustle for the line.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Now on second down.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Looking for room, it's Lewis. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Line gets set, first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? To the air, it's Huff. It's complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Brown. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got his man quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires into the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's long. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Nice move to keep moving. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Using his legs, it's Owens. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Used the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tripped up for the tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
That is enough. 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake. Throwing right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. This is a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Huff. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Open space at the 25. He's got 50 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. FIU will line up the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Get it out on the screen. Discards a man.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on own. On the ground, it's Stewart. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It'll be a draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. That's caught. Inspector.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
He's got an open man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To throw, it's Huff. Got his man to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wells. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to the air. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with, and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
That is exactly what you want in your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you?
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Direct snap. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. He'll toss it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming.
First down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Snares it outside. It's Brown. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Huff. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. And they will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville State! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air, it's Jenkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. It's a fumble on the play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Rivers. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll run play action. He unleashes a long one. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. This time it's complete. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
On the quick throw. Gain of 9.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's right. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Now on the counter. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to pass, it's Huff. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Complete downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Going up top on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's got it on the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On third down, he drops the throw. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 27 over the Pandas.
Off the play fake on first down.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on second and long from the 8. Finds his man. It's Rivers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A third and long coming up here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They go to the ground. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Quarterback on the keeper. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on fourth and inches had they gone for it. With this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board. After
putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on second and long from the 9. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Working that left side. Afterburner's coming. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, FIU. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. On first down, here comes this offense. A quick pass to the left.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Third down coming up.
The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And the Gamecocks get enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll just keep slinging it. He finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They want to run it left here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Oh, he makes the catch. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll try the counter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20.
In the red zone.
They'll ride the hot hand. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the tailback. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. To the air, it's Huff. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. and they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Quick completion on the out route. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They go to the counter, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense